What is up, you guys? Wanted to give you a warm welcome to the Seed Retention Network. Back at you guys again with another video. So the title for today is 3 basic principles of seed retention. Let's jump right into it. Seed retention comes down to 3 very simple principles, okay? Number 1, self-control. Number 2, abstaining from porn and masturbation, all right? And number 3, transmuting that energy into action, right? Action towards accomplishing your goals and ambitions. All right, I'm gonna go over each one of those points individually. So let's do that. Number 1, self-control, right? Can you control yourself? Can you master yourself? Or will you allow yourself to be conquered by your carnal desires and urges? Will you allow yourself to be conquered by your lower nature? Right? I'm going to give you guys a quote by Sigmund Freud, right? A psychologist back in the 20th century. It goes, "The mind is a great servant, but a terrible master." I'm going to repeat that one more time. The mind is a great servant, but a terrible master. Think about that for a sec. As men, right, we must govern our thoughts and desires. Otherwise, our thoughts and desires are going to govern us. I'm going to repeat that. As men, we must govern our thoughts and desires. Otherwise, our thoughts and desires will govern us. Okay? If you allow yourself to be ruled by your mind, be ruled by your urges, you're just going to be led astray and you're going to be lost. All right? Point number 2, abstaining from porn and masturbation. Right? This is the essence of seed retention. This is the essence of fighting those urges. Right? The first thing I want to touch on in regards to this is porn. It destroys and corrupts your spirit. Right? It warps the way you look at relationships with the opposite sex. Right? You just, what you do in the dark will come to light. So if you're doing creepy shit behind closed doors, your thoughts and your behavior is going to reflect that creepy behavior in the world. Right? Let's think about it for a sec. What is porn? When you watch it and you masturbate, you are essentially getting off on another man laying pipe, right? Another man having sex with a woman that you find attractive. You are cucking yourself every single time you go on the hub. Whatever website, you're cucking yourself. That's weird. It's fucking creepy. And it's so funny because I had so-called friends, right? They called me weird for not watching porn. And it's so mind-blowing how normalized that has become, right? Because like I said in my last video, society has become very sexualized in every aspect. So if you're not constantly choking your chicken, waxing your carrot, it's weird. Doesn't make sense to me. And porn short circuits your brain by overloading your dopamine receptors with dopamine every single time you watch it. So it's giving you that short-term pleasure, but long-term, you don't know what it's doing to your brain. Because like I said, it's corrupting your spirit. It's fucking up the way that you look at people in general. So it's important to cut that shit out of your life, because it's gonna make you a worse person in the long run. And it's important to come to that realization. And once you internalize that, this whole journey becomes effortless, because you have no desire to even look at that shit anymore. So anyways, third point, and probably the most important: transmutation of sexual energy into actions which lead to accomplishment of your goals, right? Remember in my last video how we talked about how that sexual energy is your life force. That is your essence. That's what gives you drive. That's what gives you willpower. If you're able to convert that energy into doing things that are going to lead you closer to accomplishing your goals, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, man. It comes down to not allowing this energy to lie dormant, right? That's why action is so important, because you can't just sit here on seed retention and think that success and abundance is just going to come to you, because that's not the case. It's not the case at all. You have to do the things. You have to put in the work that's going to get you to where you want to be. It must be used. Must be used to accomplish your goals and dreams. Because if it's not, you're just going to sit around wondering why you're not accomplishing anything. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Nope. And yeah, it's just very important to make sure you're using that energy for things that are going to improve your life, right? Like if you're just sitting around on your fucking couch all day expecting shit to happen, it's like that's delusional is what that is. So you got to get up off your ass and make shit happen, because that's what we got to do as men, right? I'll finish this off with a quote, okay? It's from the Bible. I don't know if, you're religious or not. That's irrelevant. Focus on the substance. It's James 2, verse 26. For as the body without spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. Ruminate on that. For as the body without spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. Alright guys, on that note, if you enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe for similar content, and leave a comment down below for some ideas that you'd like me to discuss in future videos. Alright you guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.